Hello and welcome Pisces to your June insights. Thank you for being here and thank you for supporting the channel if you've already subscribed. If not, if you like it, please subscribe. There's lots more to come. So we're into June. Let's have a look and see how this month is going to pan out for you. I have my Secret Language of Light cards here, and I'm also using the Chakra Tarot Wisdom as well. Two sets of very spiritual cards that flow. I feel the energy complements and flows really easily between these two decks. And I feel that after the lockdown, where we've had time to think about different things and reflect on who we are and what we're about and what we stand for, I feel it's been a huge spiritual message. And more people are getting more awakened to that spiritual energy that lies within them to bring them to a more peaceful and tranquil place. So let's have a look and see what's in store for you, Pisces. Let's have a look and see what's coming out. Ooh, inner voice. So this is all about listening to that little voice in your head that comes in ever so softly at the beginning of something, and then the logic drowns it out, you know, like you can get that first thought of, I'm trying to think of an example. When I was going to London once, I was on the tube and I didn't know my way around London, and I said to my guides, so when I got off this tube, to go left or right? And I had and I thought, right, okay, hold that. And as I got off the tube and I was with a friend, or my sister actually, she said, oh, I just need to nip to the loo, and we went into these toilets, and we come out, I'd lost completely my bearings, and we went right, and we were totally in the wrong direction. Because the logic had come in and it was like, oh no, it must be this way, and we've come in this way, and we got totally disoriented as well. So listen to that first voice, because it's always right. So listen to your inner voice. It is there, okay? And also your inner voice does speak the truth to you. It's the truth about yourself. So if you're asking for guidance, listen to your inner voice. Right, okay, let's have a look and see what's in store for you this month for Pisces. Is there anything in particular that needs to jump out at me? Any cards that have been flying about the room? What does Pisces need to know for this month of June? What do Pisces need to know for this month of June? So, let's have a look and see. Okay, you might find the first week of June a little bit boring or tedious. Four of Cups here says, I'm a little bit sort of frustrated, or a little bit sort of same old, same old. It has been difficult coming through the lockdown. Some of you could have got quite frustrated by now, especially if you're in the category of shielding someone, or you are high risk. So that will pass, okay? It is a balanced emotion, the Four of Cups, but I always associate that with, you know, things being a bit dreary, or maybe you've got to the point where you really need to get out now, and you're just a little bit frustrated with things. It could even be you're a bit frustrated with someone around you. You know, they keep doing the same things. They're driving you mad because they're not learning. You're tired of listening to somebody. It's the same old song. So there could be a little bit of that. So maybe a little bit tetchy that first week with your emotions. Right, okay, so let's have a look and see what else we've got here. Seven of Swords, yeah, leading on from that, we've got the Seven of Swords. Now, this could be a situation whereby you feel robbed of something. Now, not necessarily physically robbed, but something taken away from you, okay, that you've been thinking about in your mind, because these are swords. And as you see, she's got 5 in her hands, but she's left 2 behind because she couldn't pick them all up, and she wishes she could have picked them all up. So this card is very much about, there could be a situation with some of you whereby you feel that you didn't get what you wanted and you should have had it, whatever it is, yeah? Whether you should have had a promotion and it was sort of sidelined because of what's gone on in the bigger scheme of things. Whether, you know, somebody came into your life and they didn't give you, you know, you invested in them and then they didn't give you anything back and you feel as if you wasted your time. So there's a sense of being robbed of something here. And like I say, it can be on varying degrees and scales. I will say on one aspect is just watch your bank cards, credit cards, driver's license, something like that, because it's almost like, you know, this can be, you put your card in the machine and it just swallows it because the machine's not working, or it's not right, or it's out of date, and that's so frustrating. So just, I don't know why I'm getting it, but I am getting it from spirits, and some of you just need to be more aware of your cards and things like that. Then we have the 9 of coins. So we're coming out of that energy into this beautiful creative energy. And the 9 of coins is all about your security. So whatever's gone on, this is you feeling very buoyant, very secure, very grounded, thinking more on practical terms, and being quite creative. It's a beautiful card. It's one of, in a way, status, but you know, richness doesn't need to be about money, does it? You know, you could be feeling very rich because you are loved, and because you have family around you, because you have pets that adore you, that you have a roof over your head. You know, there's a gratitude with this. But I do feel it's you feeling in a very good place, content and happy with the world, your life, things going well. So that's there as well. We also have the Empress, Major Arcana. Ooh. And from that place of being happy, contented, because your vibration is sending that frequency out there, in comes the Empress. And the Empress is all about family. It's all about being the mother, or the mother figure. It's all about whether you're a grandma, godmother. It's all about that sort of mothering energy. And it does talk of very new beginnings. It could be that you're starting something new and you need to nurture it. It could be you are, it's like when you plant seeds in a pot, you have to water them, nurture them, make sure they're in the sunlight and whatever, until they're strong enough then maybe to go out into the garden. So it's that nurturing, looking after things. And the way she hands the chalice to the girl, it's like she's looking after her. It could be that you are mothering a relationship, so be a little bit careful of that. Or you just like to mother people. It's a heart-centered card, so it's coming with beautiful divine love. For some of you, it could be news of a pregnancy. If not with you, with someone within your family. So it is something that is new beginnings that need nurturing, and that will be very productive if you put the time into it. And if it is a relationship that you've started, as you nurture it, this would give you a very good sign that it will last a long time, for sure. So we like nurturing. And then we have the overarching card here is the Strength card. And this is what you've been through, and now you are not fearing. And I love this card because it's saying don't buy into the fear. You are strong, you are tenacious. And the lady sits on the lion, and the lion is not bothered at all, and she's had the courage to go right up to it and sit on it and sort of tame it. And any obstacles that are around you, you will tame, you will control. The lion here is the representative of the strength that you have. But you know how animals can smell fear? And if you don't fear something, if you don't be frightened of something, then it passes you by. It's your fear that attracts things in. Fear of a relationship not working out, fear of falling out with somebody, fear of getting something, fear of losing your job. You have to be quite strong to not fear things, because that energy will just manifest right away in front of you, and it will happen. You say, see, I knew it was going to happen, because you sent out the signal beforehand. You sent out that signal of I'm frightened. And that's what animals do in the wild, don't they? They sense the fear, and then they prey on that victim. So don't send out the fear. Be strong, be tenacious, be courageous, and you will achieve. It is about success, conquering fear. It is about having that success with it. So Pisces, don't fear anything. If it's not coming in, don't fear it, because just know that it will come in another way, and you will attract it in. But yeah, nice things around family. Could be good news about pregnancies in the family or close friends. But nurturing. So there's two sides to you there. So there's one side where you're gentle, kind, caring, compassionate, and then on the other side it's like fearless, strong, tenacious. So there's like this two sides going on with you this month. But you'll recognise which one to use and when to use it when the occasion arises. So I hope you've enjoyed your readings for this month. I do recommend that you look at the new moon in Gemini, which is already posted on here, because as you look at that, that goes into the moon and the emotions, the inner emotions that are going on within you, that will add the richness and depth to this reading as well. And you might be able to see a pattern going on there with you, yeah? So I recommend you have a look at that. I also recommend, if you're feeling a bit low, to have a look at the chanting on the chakras and do some of that, because that raises your vibration brilliantly. If you would like a reading, then the details in the box below. Get in touch, and there's more to come. So thank you for being here. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. I'm really grateful. It keeps the channel going. And until July, take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful June. Lots of love. Mwah.